So range is very important and it is very useful later on. How range will used? Like if I am showing the range and I am mentioning like it is starting from 2 ending at 20, so it will start from 2 and end with 19, one less than it, whatever mentioned over here, one less than that. Okay. Ricky, are you getting this point? Okay. Let me maybe
Yes, I'm
share
getting
on.
it.
Let me maybe share once again on the command prompt. Okay. So Python. I will say range. And range from, if I'm not mentioning any number, I am just saying 11. It will be taken as the last number. Like if I am creating the list of it, okay, by the method of list, and I'm storing this thing in the variable named as A. If I will check A, you guys can able to see it is starting from 0 and end number is 10, one less than whatever we mentioned. But similarly, if I am just saying A starting from 1 until 11, now A value will be, start value would be what? 1. And in the last it would be 1 less than that. Similarly, I can provide start and steps. Like I am saying 2 steps. So it is skipping up the 2, coming to 3, skipping up 4, coming to 5. Bit like the indexing what I mentioned earlier. Okay. So that is how the range work. And range we will work in the loops. During loops, I will be gonna talk about the range. Now we need to talk about new, maybe I will say, topics of the Python, and I would like to start with function. So what is function? Python function. Okay. See, Python function is what? It is somewhat you can say piece of code that can be reused. Okay, piece of code which can be used again and again. You were using a lot of function like print function you were using the list function before some time, print function, string function, okay, maybe integer function, maybe type function. All of these were what? Inbuilt function. Similarly, any library, if somebody is creating any library, okay, or the program over the internet, he or she can define their own function. Is this part clear? Now we can also write down our own function. Okay, to write down our own function, we should be aware about some kind of syntax. Okay, so let me open the program. If I will say print, and in the print I am saying hello. So what is this? This is a function. Hello is getting printed out. Maybe a new line before hello and a new line after hello should be there. Let me save it and print it again. You can see the output. Output is hello. This print function has to be created by somebody. Someone created it. Similarly, we can also create the function. To create the function, you should knowing about the syntax as I told you. So syntax is very easy, very easy. Now let me tell you one more thing. When we are writing down the function like print, in print we need to provide something. Na? We need to provide over here something. Similarly, some function can have argument, some function need not to be have argument. What is the way? DEF. DEF means define. You need to define a function. You need to write down a keyword DEF. Post that, you need to give a name. Like I am giving a name, function name. You can give that maybe first. First is a function. After it, your round brackets and enter. Can you see this line? This is what? This is indentation. Okay, this is named as indentation. So let me tell you, either you are working on Cisco, either you are working on any of the device, indentation is used there. How? If you find out show run and section router BGP, only BGP related command come. Why? Because after router BGP ASN number, there is an indentation of one space. Getting this point? And that is the reason only BGP related commands are coming to you guys. Any doubt?
No, sir.
So this thing is named as indentation. Indentation. Okay, one space. In Python, there is four space as a best practice. You can take it two, you can take it three, but major of IDE take the four space. So let me repeat again. If you need to write down your own function, you need to write down DEF. That is a keyword that you are defining something. After that, whatever function name. After that, you need to talk. You need to just give this round brackets followed by the colon. In this round bracket, there can be some arguments. Optional arguments. And after that, whatever you wanted to define in this function, there should be four spaces named as indentation, and you can put over here. So Python will come to know this is the part of function. After that, you need to start from the starting line. Getting this point? Yes, no? Syntax is clear to everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Ricky, you were not there yesterday, but this topic is not related. So I hope you are also getting this, right? Ricky, getting this point? Okay, you are on mute if you are speaking something. Maybe away. It's all right. So I just write down DEF means defining something. Function name is first. I am not giving anything into it, optional arguments. And I need to put colon. After that, I will put enter. And automatically my IDE is giving four space. Here, I need to talk about what are the lines in this function. I can, let us say I can print something. Line 1. Okay. And let me copy this. Let me just change it to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And post that, I will come out of the function and I can say print using the function output is as. So this is a way. It is bit like ACL that you can create the ACL, but you need it. It will not be into the effect till you use it somewhere. Similarly, you can create a function, but that function need to be used. That function need to be called. What is the way? You can just put first, and that's it. Python first will go to the line number 1. It will not do anything. It will understand that there is a function that is created. Then you see here, Python will print this line first. then because you are calling the function, all these lines will create it. And if you will repeat this again these lines will be printed. So let me show you first without doing that. See, any doubt?
No.
Similarly, if you remove this comment and you will just run it again, you can see it gonna run up 2 times, right? And why? Because this piece of code you are calling 2 times. So that is how once you define the function, you can use it multiple times. That is one thing. Function without any arguments. Okay. So I am giving you 2 to 3 minutes. Please check it.
Yeah, sir, I have a question here. So,
Mhm.
if we can print the lines one by one using the print command, why are we creating a function?
See, don't think so that the function is only printing the command.
No. Yeah.
Inside into the function, it's not only print. There can be very wide logic, not only
Okay.
print. Yeah. Let me
Okay,
give
sir.
you an example. You are using WhatsApp. Inside
Yes.
in the WhatsApp, there should be a very big code. Let us say 5,000 of code, line of code. Now you wanted to come up with a new functionality. Okay. That functionality you cannot insert over here and check. What you will do? If there is bug, probably your all of the things will stop working. What you can do? You can create a function. You can just import it there. Okay. And that
Okay.
functionality can be checked. One thing. Second thing, if payment button, let us say, need to put in different, we are just checking the functionality as payment. Now payment button need to be inserted couple of space, a couple of pages. You just write down the function, use it whatever pages where you wanted to insert it. Getting this point?
Right. Right, sir.
So don't get confused that it is print.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Sure. Ricky, Nat, everything clear to you guys?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good as well.
Sure. Now let me tell you that there can be something what our function is returning. Maybe not like that. First, let me start with the. Hmm. First, let me start with arguments. Uh, If you are giving the arguments, arg1, arg2, I'm giving any of the arguments here. So these are the arguments. Now, if you will call this function first, you need to supply these arguments like 2 or 3. The value of 2 will come where in the arg1. The value of 3 will go where in the arg2. I can just say sum is, and here I can maybe it should be a string. Say sum is arg1, arg. And if I will print this, you guys can see what the function is doing. This time I am providing arguments. Guys, are we on the same page here? So since
Yes, sir.
this function is having the argument, whenever we are calling this function, we need to provide those arguments. Okay,
Yeah.
these are the positional arguments. These are the positional arguments, which mean the value of 2 cannot go to the arg2. First place will go to the first place, second place will come to the second place. Any doubt?
I've got a question though. So if you don't put first and you put second, is it going to be vice versa?
Sorry?
The line 5, you say first,
Line 5.
colon 2 and 3. If you put second, is it going to change the argument?
I think first is the function.
Yes, first is the function.
Okay, so there's nothing like second.
No.
No.
Okay.
So just like print, so print first. I mean, all those ones are all functions.
Okay, makes sense.
I just use the name because it is our first function, so I just give the name first. Okay, so do not get confused, please. I just give the name. Okay, so if you will use second here, okay, and if you will just print, it will throw a bug. See, second is not defined. But if I will make it as second, and if I will run it again, the same output would be there. Why? Because it is the function now, and it is created.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is how functions work. Now let me tell you one more thing. Here we are hard coding everything, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Let us say I need to create a function named as sum, and that function should work. Okay, but the input should be taken from the user. So we can just take the input from the user, like input. Okay, and we can say enter the number. Now if I will run this program, can you see it is saying enter the number, and it is stopping over there. It's not good because it is waiting. We need to use like that so that somebody can understand it is waiting for us. Now if you will put 2, a will have some value. Okay, a will have some value, and that value we need to print. So we can print a, that okay, whatever value is there, you need to print that value. So input is a function which take input from whom? From user. But the problem is this input function take only strings. Let me show you. Let us say I am giving the number 23 and print the value of a. It is showing me 23. Maybe print type of a. Let me use. Okay, so that it is more clear. Let me just again print. Give the number any number, and can you see it belongs with string? What we need to do? There is a function, inbuilt function named as int. So we can say whatever input we are taking, since it is number, we can convert them to the integer. So we are using two functions here. First function is int. This is int function. And whatever value is coming by this input function, that is converted to int. Now if I will print again the type of a, okay, and I will take this again, put here number 1 to 3. Can you see it is which class? Int class. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now let me just uncomment it. Okay. I'm not using second here. I am taking a number a from here, and similarly number maybe I can say number 1, and I can say number 2. Now I am taking the number from whom? From user, and I can say second. Instead of passing those numbers, What happened? Conference was earlier also recorded, but it's all right. So guys, are you getting this function, what I'm doing here?
Yes.
Now if I will just run this program, it is saying enter the number 1, 12, 23. Arg sum is 35. Ricky, Summer, Nat, if anybody has any problem, please ask.
Sir, where are we defining the sum function here?
This is doing the sum.
Okay, fine, got it.
This is bit like sum only. Okay.
Got it.
You give the name sum. You can give the name sum. That would be, more good name maybe.
Yes, sir, got it.
Okay. Here also you can say sum of the numbers provided is. Okay. Now if you will run it again, same output, but maybe a little bit more significant. Okay. Make sense, guys? Ricky, clear to you also?
Yeah.
Sure. Now, what we are doing here in this function, we are just printing something. It could be the possibility that this function is giving some value. In this case, we will use return. And whatever we want to return, we can just put over there. And since it is giving some value, whenever we are calling this function, it should be stored somewhere. So one variable need to be assigned. Let me show you same output by another way. Let me just Control X, put it out of the where I'm using C equal to A and B, and I'm saying here C, and I'm saying here return arg1 plus arg. Okay, so this value is returning in what? C, and I'm printing that in the C. Same output, but the way is little bit different, like 1 2 3 2 3 4. Can you see? Same output, but the way is different because I am returning some value, giving out some value. Who is calling me? Give this value to that variable. Make sense? Summer, Licky, Nat.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No
Yeah.
issues, right? Perfect. If no issues, that is good. So we talked about the argument, we talked about everything. Now, one thing more. These arguments, these are nothing but these are variable only, right? These variables and the variables over here, like if I will use arg1, and here also I will use arg2, and instead of A and B, I can say arg2 and arg1. This is also quite possible. Why? Because inside into the function variable are local to that function only. If I need to make a function like variable here, which should be recognized within your whole script, I need to write down a keyword global. I can say A. So whatever variable name is here, that would be get recognized within your complete script. This part is also clear?
Yes.
Great. So that is how your functions can be created. Now, if I will say that you just create some function, and for the multiplication, what you will do, you will say def whatever the function name, like I am just using mul here for the multiplication. I am saying this, and I can return a value, and in the return value I can say I am returning with a multiplied by b. Okay, I am taking here a value 12, b value here equal to 12 maybe again, and I can say c equal to, and my function name is mul, giving the value a and b, and I can say print c, and if I will run it, you can see I am getting the result. But this is bit like you are not putting any kind of comment into your program, you are not making the correct variable names, so those things you need to be taken care. Although in the lab environment, or in the this environment where we are just learning, a b c can work, but whenever you are working in your scripting world or in your production environment, you should be very much aware whatever you're putting, please use comments. So here you can just put this is a function used for multiplication, and maybe it need to be removed, and bit like that. Okay, so you can use everything, you can use the comment over here also, calling this function. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Let me create one more program. Okay, and let me save it in the Python, and I can say second program. Okay, this is my first program, this is my second program. My first program has a multiplication function. Here I can say import, and I wanted to import my first program. Okay, and I can say c equal to first program dot mult, and can value give 2 and 3. Give me a minute, then I will explain you. First, let me check either it work or no, because there should be some error if I'm not wrong. Okay, it worked. Although where is this 6 coming from?
I think the 6 is the multiplication for 2 and 3. It did not import the.
What is 144 then?
I think it also multiplied that 2 and 3.
That's all right. Let me do again. Give me a minute. So where this 144 coming? The program was not saved, so it was giving the old output. So in the first program earlier we put the 12, so that was also taken into the consideration. Okay, now let me explain about it first. What is this and how I am working, and then I will explain about it more. See, when you have two programs, this program can be local to your machine, this program can be remote, or maybe on the cloud also. Okay, if it is on cloud, remote or local, and you want to use in your script, you will use import keyword, and whatever your script name, like here I am importing this script into my main script, that is second program. Then whatever inside into it, if I need to use that, I can use that program and I can just say dot, and whatever function I need to function is there, I can put over there and we can use that. Later on in our programs, we are going to use it. Maybe from the next weekend, we will be jump to the real-time lab. So that is the reason I am touching this part. Any doubt, guys, in this?
Sir, can we take the input of the so we've given the values, right, 2 and 3. Can we take the input from the user in program 2 in the second program and import the
Yeah, no,
function from the
you can easily. That is, see, all the function, all the way is same. Just I am trying to explain you how to use two scripts altogether.
Okay, sir.
This thing is clear.
Yes, sir.
Vicky, Nat, everyone is on same page. Yeah, we can say from first. Let me copy. I'm giving you some second way. From first program, import whatever our function. We can use like that also. And here, I need not to define that it is coming from first program because already I defined that. I can just say MUL 33. Okay, let me save it and let me run it. And you can see what happened. Okay, I'm not printing it. Let me print this. If I will run again, you can see the output. So this is second way. What is first way? Only importing library. Let us say this is a library. Okay, need to mention from which library this function is, as we can import multiple libraries. Okay, here we are defining priorly that this function is from which library. Okay, we can also say from first program import. Okay, first let me give you an example. Give me a minute. Let us say I have one more function here. This function is def sum. Again, a and b, and this function is returning a plus b. The function, one more function is there. In this case, if I will say instead of mul sum, and if I will save it and if I will run it, it will give me a error. Okay. So what it is saying? Type error, int object is not iterable. What is that? Maybe sum is inbuilt function or something that it is trying to achieve. Let me use something else. Someone. So if I will run here, see, it is saying it is not defined. Some maybe some internal function, so that is the reason it was saying something. Okay. So it is saying someone is not defined. So what I need to do? I need to say that this someone is from where. I can just do like that. And let me check if it will work here or not. See, it is saying first program is also not defined. So what I need to do? I cannot even do like that. I can say From first program, import MUL and import sum also. And if I will someone, and if I will save it and if I will run it again, you can see it is working properly. So this is the way, like, we need to define what we are getting, what we are fetching. But let us say there are thousands of functions. Can we import all of them? No. What is the way then? The way is we can just say import everything. Okay. And if we will save this and run it again, you guys could see the output. Output is there. Why? Because it will look someone from what? First function. When it will go to the first function, someone is there. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Nat, Vicky,
Yeah, I'm good.
perfect. So these functions we need to use. Okay. In our programs, we're gonna use these functions and we will create our own function also. We will use the function defined in some of the libraries. Okay. Maybe the telnet library, whatever we need to use, probably during that place also, you will see the same thing, that we are importing something and what we are doing. Now, function is clear to everybody. Positional argument is also clear to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Let me jump to the if and else. There is a statement, let us say if statement. Now, what is this? We will use the keyword if. There would be an expression. After that expression, there would be an exclamation sign. Again, there would be indentation, and there will be some kind of statement, maybe we can say. And if we are using this, if this expression is true, this statement will execute it. If this particular expression is false, let us say this is false, then this statement will not touch. Okay, will not get executed. This is the functionality of if. Let me show you by using the maybe Python interpreter. I'm going to the Python. I'm saying if a is greater than 10, but first I need to define a is 11, and I'm saying if a is greater than 10, okay, 1 2 3 4, I need to put the indentation by myself in the like interpreter. So I will say print if works. I will put enter and you can see the output then and there. So this value is correct. But if I will just reverse the logic, 1 2 3 4, I will say print if, and there would be no output. Why? Because this print statement will not work as our expression is false. So that is how your if statement work. Any doubt to anybody?
Yeah, it's clear.
No doubt.
Great. Let me go over here. Probably this is correct way. I can say a is equal to 10, and I'm saying if a is greater than 10, and I can say here print a is greater than 10. But if a is not greater than 10, what happened? I can say if a is less than 10. I can say again print, and I can say a is less than 10. But let us say if is equal to 10 because that will not gonna catch up by them too. So I can say print a is equal equal to 10. Okay. Now if I will just if I will just run this program, can anybody tell me what would be the output?
A is equal to 10.
Right, but the thing is, first it will go to the line number 3. Okay, it will skip line number 4, then it will go to the line number 6, then it will skip the line number 7, and then it will go to the line number 9, and then it will print this thing. Okay, that is the output, but this program is not correctly defined. Are you getting this point? Why so much iteration? And for the same, we can use if and else. Okay, let me give
Right.
you the you know example. I will jump to it later on. I can say if, and here I can use else. So what is the syntax? If this statement is true, this expression is true, this statement will be gonna followed. Otherwise, this will be gonna followed. Let me run, and you guys can see it is saying a is less than 10. Even that is also not correct, right? It is only checking if that is not working, it is going to the else. What should we do? Anybody? What should we do?
So should that be greater than equal to 10?
Right? Or there is one more thing named as elif. Okay? Elif means that okay, if this expression is not there, let us check this example. Okay? So this is your elif. Now let me run this, and you can see it is giving you the correct result. How it is worthier? It will take the first statement. If it is false, going to the second. If it works, it will not go to these statements at all. Getting these parts, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Matt,
Yes.
Vicky, clear to all of you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sure. So let's take a quick break of 10 minutes and then we will meet again. And I would be going to talk about the nested if and this kind of else. Okay, I will gonna give you some exercise also.
But then I believe when we do an exercise or when we do like some practice, it will sink in.
Yeah, that is true. Practice is required. Now let me say list of names. I am just defining the list. In the list, I am saying Vicky. I am saying Sam. I am saying Nat, and maybe Radhe. This is a list of names. Let me define a tuple, and I'm saying colors there. Let us just define couple of the colors. So here colors is white, violet, okay, green, yellow. Okay, there are some of the tuples. So list of there is a list of names. This tuple, maybe the spelling is wrong. Tuple of colors. So what we defined? We defined two data type, right? Now I wanted to give you some exercise, and I want that you should participate in that. I am saying if Sam in list, it should be list of names. Okay, we need to print here my fave color is, here I can just maybe say yellow. Let it be one string. And I can say if violet in couple of colors, okay, I should be print hello guys in nested if statement. Okay, here I can say elif nat in list of names, okay, and I can say print it is nat, and I can say if print is fave color is white. I can say else, here I can see print this is else. In the last I can say print guys. This is a just a program what I write it down, okay, just to make your understanding better about the if else if nested if and nested else. So maybe I'm just trying to give you that example. You please take your time, and everybody of you need to be get involved, and you need to tell me which line will get printed. Like you can say line number 12, line number 16, line number 21, like that. You need to give me the names. So I am on mute. You please take your time, 1 minute, 2 minutes, read about this program, and if you have any question, you can tell me your questions, but everybody need to give me the answers. Okay, Nat, question is clear. Ricky, Summer, question is clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to know which one is going to print, right?
Yes, you need to tell me the output.
So it'll. Shall I give the answer? Shall we try?
Yes, everybody need to give the answer, not only one person.
I think it will be 14, 16, 18, and 21.
14, 16, 18, and
And 20 and 21.
20, 21.
21.
Sure. Okay. Net. Ricky.
I think it will print uh 14, 15, and 21.
Okay. Ricky.
I think it will print 12, 14, 18.
Sure. Thank you.
No,
Thank you, everybody.
14.
Yeah.
No, 14,
Mm.
12, 14, and 18.
12, 14, and 18. Right? Okay. Thank you, everyone. Just I am putting one point. Please check that, and maybe if you have anything, you can just change your answers. Python is case sensitive. Check again, tell your answers, and you can tell me again if you wanted to change. Okay, it's about line number 11.
Okay.
If you see Sam, that's
Yeah.
Sam, and here the Sam. These are two different things treated by the Python.
And also white and white on 18 is different from white on 10.
No. You are
No, look at
not.
the W.
You are not. You are not checking there. It is a string,
Oh,
so you need not to worry about that. You are not checking anything, but here you are checking the membership.
yeah.
Here you are printing it, so in the print you can just do anything. Okay, it's a total individual string, but here you are checking the membership. What I am checking, if Sam is there in this particular list, and the list variable name is list of names, but Sam is not there. Since Sam is not there, guys, please understand, this complete if will not get executed.
Okay.
Whatever inside into this if will not get executed. Check again. Summer.
Yes, sir. Yeah, then 16, 18, and 21.
Wait. We will come to that. But you guys got this point. So whatever inside into this if, that will never begin gonna executed because it got failed. Logic is failed. So that is one thing. Any doubt in this to anybody? Nat, Ricky, Summer.
No, sir.
No, it's fine. It's understandable.
Sorry, you.
Makes sense.
Sorry, Nat. You are saying to repeat, or you are saying that okay, you got it.
No, I said it's understandable. I understand.
Okay, you understand. Fine. Now, everybody of you, Give me the answers again. Summer. What would be the output?
It will be 16,
Mm-hmm.
18,
Mm-hmm.
and 21.
Okay. Now, Nat, what is your output? Or maybe Ricky, what is your output?
16, 18, 21.
Okay. Last time you were not mentioning the 21, but this time you added the 21 also. Good. Nat.
Yeah, because you said anything between because the other statement is invalid, anything between 12 to 15 will not print.
I will tell. I will tell. Okay. Nat, what is your output? Okay. Maybe you are on mute. It's all right. Let me explain.
Yeah.
Line will
Now go
come
on.
to. Yeah, sure, sure. Sorry.
It was. I'll go for 1821.
Not 16?
Let me see. Yeah, 16 as well. There, it's the same.
Okay, so everybody is on the same page and it is correct. Let me explain. First, my script will go there and it will come to know that there is a variable and this variable is list and list has 4 elements. My script will go there. It will understand there is a variable. This is variable name and it is a tuple of the type and it has 4 elements. Then my line will go over here. It is checking something, but the expression value is false. Since it is false, everything included into if will not be checked. It will just bypass it. My script will go to the elif. Elif is saying either nat is there or no. Nat is there. Since nat is there, everything inside into it will be taken into the consideration. Okay. So it is saying print nat. So it means 16 will get printed out. And here I am explicitly mentioning, instead of checking the expression and finding out true or false, I am explicitly saying that it is true. So it is also get printed out. Then script will bypass it because elif works. So now out of this whole combination, everything else will be get skipped out. Only elif will be executed. Since it is outside of if and elif and else, so this will always be get executed. Any doubt to anybody?
Yeah.
Let me print. So you can see the
Could you
lines,
could you
whatever
explain
is.
it? Could you explain it one more time?
I will. What happened is my script will just come to the line number 9, take a variable, assign the list, and it will come to know that I have a list and this list is stored into this variable and I have 4 elements into it. Similarly here, tuple. Then this is your if and else block. See indentation. Okay. After else, the indentation is over. This is line number 1. So it's outside of if else or elif statement, right? It's not the part of that. And that is the reason it will always get printed out. Now, if will work, then it will not get checked. Okay. Let us say this is not true, this is true, then this will not checked. Let us say this is also not true, this is also not true, then this is always right. Is this part clear, Ricky?
It is, yes.
Okay. For everybody, tell me the output.
It will be 12, 14, 16, 18, and 21.
Could you repeat your question? Because my mind just went blank.
It's all right. I wanted to get your output. Like, what should be the output now? If you see, I just changed my question here.
Okay, good.
Now I am asking for the output again. So, Nat, you
Nothing.
can give me any answer. You can give me any answer. Either it will true, correct, or no. It's not an interview, right? You can give me anything. It's bit like that. We should be in sync. Nobody should be, in the mood of sleepiness.
It would print 12. Um, it would print 14. It would
Mhm.
print 16. It would print 18, and it would print 20 and 21. Because the
Sure.
statement says if Sam is not in the list of names.
Right. So expression is true because it's not there. Okay. Matt, you have something?
I've got, yeah, I've got 12 as well. Then I've got 16, 18, and 21.
Okay. Perfect. So let me just run this script and you can tally your answers accordingly. And let me again repeat my, words. How if else work? If is okay, then rest of two will not get into the consideration. If this is not okay, next statement will is okay, else will not taken into the consideration. If this is also not okay, this is not also okay, and this is okay, then else is only, sorry, if these two are not okay, then else is only which will be get printed out. Answer is clear to everybody?
Let me repeat that. So if the first line, I mean, is wrong, is false, it jumps to the second line.
Wait for a minute. Wait for a minute. Maybe I need to talk here. If alif, 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 else. How it worked is bit like your ACL.
Yeah.
If you have 50 lines, this line is okay, rest of the lines
Then
will not be getting.
yeah.
Similarly here, if it is okay, rest of the lines will not get checked.
Oh, okay.
Let us say if it is not okay, it is not okay, it is okay. These lines will not get checked.
Okay.
If
Okay.
none
Okay.
of them is okay, only else will be always true. Because else means that in any case it is else. Is it fine for you all? Ricky,
Yeah, it's fine.
Summer, Nat?
Yeah, it's fine with me. I
Yes,
understand.
yes, final.
Yes.
Okay. So let me now change my question again. Which all lines, please?
It's going to print just 16 and 18.
16 and 18.
Yes.
Okay. So
It
21
little
would be
print.
always first thing.
No, actually, wait. 1 second.
Sure.
It'll print 12
Mm-hmm.
and 21.
Mm-hmm.
And
If it's printing 12, that means it's true.
yeah,
So
12
the
and 21 I
rest,
will.
Correct. See, it is true, it will get printed out. It is
yeah.
false, so it will not get checked. And since
Does
it is
it,
true,
will it, sorry,
since
will
it
it
is
even
true,
check? Will it even check if you've only got, because since you said if the first line is true, it ignores all the rest, right?
Yeah, and also it won't check else, right? If it's true.
right. So this will not get checked, this will
Yeah,
not get checked.
yeah.
Yeah, okay,
So that's what
cool.
I'm saying,
So
that
it
if
will
the
just
first
print
one is
12.
true, it's going to ignore the rest.
Right. So
Okay, makes sense.
here, now here, if let us say there is else here also. So if this is true, this will be get checked because it is nested if else. Getting this point? Rule would be same. Okay, but first let me show you the output. So if you just run this, you can check. Again, let me maybe make the change, removing the not, adding the not. What would be the output?
It will print 12, 14, and 21.
Yeah.
Okay, net.
I was thinking the same.
Sure.
I mean, I'm thinking the same as the 12, 14, and 21.
Okay. So first you guys tell me either it is correct or wrong.
That's
It
correct.
is false.
It
False.
says if
Case
Sam is in the name, Sam is
Case sensitive.
oh,
case
case sensitive.
sensitive.
Oh crap. I missed that.
Oh,
Okay, now if you wanted to make change, you are free to make change.
So if Sam was exactly as in the name of list with a capital S,
yeah, it would have
Yeah.
been true.
it would have been true.
So since it is false, it will not get checked. Summer, you are doing this mistake. Everything under the if will not get checked. Now
No,
it will
if it
jump to
is
the if the
okay,
statement, if the
fine, got
expression
it.
is false, it will not check anything within the if.
Within the if
Okay,
statement, right?
it will go to the 15. 15 is also false.
False.
It will also not get checked. It will get
Then
printed
this is
out.
else.
This will get.
And 20 and 21. Right.
Got this point, guys?
Yeah.
So let me show you. Any doubt in if, else, and the nested if and nested else? See, there can be many if. There can be one more if. Okay, and within the if there can be, let us say, one more if, and there can be one more if. Do not get confused. Logic would be same. If this is false, none of them will get checked. Okay, so you need to unfold one by one. There can be else also. Let us say there is else. Okay, and here we can just print nested else. Okay, and let us say I am saying again here I am checking the not in. Okay, and here I am saying not in. What would be the output now? Go to line number 11. Sam not in list of names. True.
True.
So this statement will get printed out. Then it is checking violet not in tuple color. It is wrong. It is there. So it will not get printed out. It will come to the else. So this line will get printed out. These two will not be taken into the consideration. Line number 23. So if you will print, you can see the same. Okay. So there can be nested if, nested else, lot of combination and permutation can be there. But do not get confused. Logic would be same to everything. Okay. Let's jump to the loop now. Okay. Loops. So there are two loops in the Python. First, before going ahead, I would like to ask, should I proceed or should I like conclude for today? Nat,
I'm okay with
Ricky,
any.
okay,
I think we
Ricky.
can conclude for today so that we can do some reading to get things solid
Yeah,
for
sure,
next week.
sure. Fair enough. Fair enough. First few classes, even I also don't take 2 hours because I know these are the building blocks and you guys need to, have the grip on it. So it's all right.
I
It's
mean,
perfectly fine.
if Sam and Nat is okay to continue, I don't mind. But I'm just
Okay,
thinking,
right,
if
right,
we can get the if and else statement properly and understand
right,
it properly, we also need to
right.
do some research and some
Yeah.
YouTube videos and some more reading. I'm not sure because that's the basic principle and the fundamentals. You understand?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
if they want to
yeah.
continue, I'm on board. But if they think we should break, I mean, I'll leave it to
Yeah,
Sam and Nat to decide.
no, it's fine. As I said, I'm okay with anyone. So if Richard, you can
Yeah,
break for
I
now.
think we can continue in the next session then.
Yeah.
Sure, sure. Then we'll meet next weekend, guys. Okay.
Okay.
Probably on Saturday, we will cover all the theory. And on Sunday, we will start up with the lab. Okay.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
Ravinda, can Summer, myself, and Nat have like a small WhatsApp group so that we can share ideas as students? I'm not sure. Can you organize something for us?
You wanted to have a common group, you mean to say?
Yeah, like a WhatsApp group we can share
Yeah, like a
ideas as
WhatsApp. Yeah.
yeah, as students, so that we can communicate with Summer. Because me and Nat, we bought this book, so if Summer can also get it, it will help us, catch up, and decide.
Okay. Okay.
Because
Maybe we will do that.
okay, cool. Summer, I mean, if you're
Sure.
on board, by all means. If not, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I
Me,
am.
me,
Yeah, I am. It is
yeah,
good
me and
because
Nat,
we can
we're
share
already friends,
ideas.
so yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we can
cool.
share exercises and we can share our findings as well on that.
Yeah, cool, cool,
Sure.
cool. That's cool.
Sure. Great then. Great. I
Okay.
would
Yeah.
gonna form that. Okay. And thank you again. We'll meet next weekend, same
And sir,
time.
one more thing. So
Mhm.
whatever we do in the sessions, can we
Mhm.
get some exercises from your end? Because if we create programs randomly, that will
I
end up
actually
in some way creating.
I shared some with Zoya today. Okay, before
Okay.
your class. So maybe she has not forwarded you because it is just before your class. But yeah,
Okay.
you will be gonna get these exercises. Okay.
Okay. Because if we create programs randomly, at the end of the day, it can come right. It will have no errors. But if you give some exercises, so we'll have to use our brains, and then we can actually do that.
That is true. That is true.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great day then to all of you. Bye.
Okay.
We'll meet next
Bye.
weekend.
Bye.
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 Bye.